The Vedas, revered as the foundational scriptures of ancient India, have profoundly shaped the philosophical, religious, and cultural landscape of the subcontinent. These sacred texts, composed over a span of centuries, serve as a window into the spiritual and intellectual life of early Indian civilization, offering a glimpse into the worldview and practices of the Vedic people. But their influence extends far beyond mere religious texts. The Vedas have been instrumental in shaping the very essence of Indian thought, inspiring countless generations of scholars, mystics, and spiritual seekers. At the heart of the Vedas lies a deep reverence for the cosmos, nature, and the divine. These texts are a treasure trove of hymns, rituals, philosophical dialogues, and scientific observations, all of which reflect a holistic understanding of the world. The four main Vedas, the Rig Veda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, and Atharva Veda, were composed in Sanskrit and were primarily passed down orally before being transcribed. Each Veda serves a unique purpose, from the Rig Veda's poetic hymns that celebrate the gods and forces of nature, to the Yajurveda's detailed instructions for sacrificial rituals, the Samaveda's melodic chants used in sacred ceremonies, and the Atharva Veda's exploration of healing, magic, and practical wisdom. One of the Vedas' most profound contributions is their conception of Dharma, the moral and ethical order that governs individual and societal life. The Vedas established the foundation for the caste system, a social hierarchy that would dominate Indian society for millennia. But the concept of Dharma also encompasses the righteous path that individuals must follow in order to live in harmony with the world and the divine. This idea of a universal order would later evolve into complex philosophical systems, including the doctrines of karma and moksha, which became cornerstones of Hindu thought. The Vedic period also saw the emergence of early forms of science and mathematics. The Vedic people were keen observers of the natural world, and their knowledge of astronomy, mathematics, and medicine was highly advanced for its time. The Vedas contain references to celestial bodies, the movements of planets, and the measurement of time, all of which influenced later developments in Indian astronomy and the creation of the Jyotisha system. The Vedic sages were also well versed in medicinal practices, with the Atharva Veda containing early references to herbal remedies and healing techniques that would later be integrated into Ayurveda, India's ancient system of medicine. The impact of the Vedas on Indian culture is immeasurable. They provided the blueprint for countless rituals and ceremonies, from daily prayers to grand sacrifices performed by kings. These rituals not only played a role in the spiritual life of the individual, but also reinforced social and political structures. The Vedic hymns were recited during important life events, including birth, marriage, and death, embedding the Vedas deeply into the fabric of society. Moreover, the Vedas laid the groundwork for some of the greatest philosophical debates in Indian history. The Upanishads, which are considered the concluding part of the Vedas, introduced complex metaphysical concepts such as Brahman, the ultimate reality, and Atman, the individual soul, exploring the nature of existence and the relationship between the self and the cosmos. These ideas would later influence major philosophical schools such as Vedanta and Yoga, which continue to shape spiritual practices worldwide. Despite their ancient origins, the Vedas have never ceased to be relevant. They continue to inspire not only Hindus, but also scholars, philosophers, and spiritual seekers around the world. Their influence extends beyond the confines of India, touching the lives of individuals across cultures, fostering a deeper understanding of the nature of the universe, the self, and the divine. From the rituals performed in temples to the philosophical inquiries that continue to shape Indian thought, the Vedas remain a living tradition, a source of wisdom and guidance that has stood the test of time, transcending generations and civilizations. In essence, the Vedas are not just ancient scriptures. They are the heartbeat of India's spiritual and intellectual heritage, an enduring legacy that continues to influence and inspire humanity's quest for truth, knowledge, and enlightenment.